Mic trigger. Record. But mic trigger. But mic lock. Button is on. Finish recording.
Hey friends, welcome to the Media Mogul here. Just a kind of an update really. In a couple of days, I'm getting a new phone. I'm unscripted this video, by the way, but that's the thing. I'm working on a script for my Beans World video that I'm doing. Tales from the Vaults. See, I'm getting a new phone in a couple of days. I wasn't going to get a new phone, but it all spanned from me getting a new phone case last year. I wanted a new phone case because one of my phone cases was completely frayed because I literally was using it to stand my phone up and everything, and hammered that phone case, and I thought I'll just get a cheap one from CEX. This one from CEX is also broken now. It's, as you can tell, I'm fiddling with it, but it's not a great phone case. It's, and this phone has been hammered to death. Now, when I say that, I don't mean it's been hammered, quite literally, but it has been dropped a few times. It's got a crack in the left-hand corner of the screen, and I don't know. It's just me, And I was, for a long time running, I wasn't going to get any phone until this one literally completely went. Now the iPhone 8 Plus is made of stronger stuff from inside. Under the hood, it's still running strong. It's not been unsupported just yet, I don't think. I don't think I can update it anyway, but anyway. So, my sister Rachel said, we were sat down for dinner one time, and she said to me, would you get an iPhone 13 Pro? Now, I've had sales reps from me asking me for a long time, would I ever upgrade my phone on, this was like when I was on contract, but even I still had sales calls, the iPhone 13 Pro does this and this. I've had Apple talking about it on their things, emails, updates, all the time, nagging all the time, iPhone. And I thought, well, no, I'm going to keep the 8 Plus till it dies. And that was my plan. But I'd seen my sister's friend, Liv, she had an iPhone Pro, and I got to see it, and I said to her, what's pro about this phone? Because back in the day, when Apple brought the iPad Pro, that was completely different because it supported the Apple Pencil, and the processing power was a lot powerful. Now, if I wanted a phone that had powerful processing power, it wouldn't be an Apple phone. I'll stop you right there. It would not be an Apple phone. Now, a lot of people are going, ooh, Android. Technically, this day and age, it all depends what you're going for. And I'm not saying Android phones aren't accessible, because they are, but the route that I'd be taking with an Android phone would probably be more unaccessible. But I am thinking of getting an Android phone. not for the purposes that I'd be using for, but I want it to synchronize with my VTech Genio laptop. And the only way I can do that is if I get an Android phone, but that'll be in the near distant future. And I won't be using it as a phone, if you get me. Imagine an iPod with VTech features. That'd be sort of dumbing things down a lot, but anyway, so I didn't really, the iPhone Pro, I didn't really see much in it except it had an extra camera. And then I saw a lot of iPhone YouTubers using it. I saw a lot of vloggers use it on YouTube. I'm like, oh, the iPhone Pro, I've got to get me one of. I mean, this is the thing, right? Phones, I'll only get a phone if I think, oh, well, I've got to use it for that or whatever. But, there are certain things I can live without. Do you know what I mean? For me, what would have made me renew my phone even quicker is if it had a 3.5 millimeter headphones jack. We still, it's not a big must, but for me, it's a must-have. And I don't know. I've still got my iPhone 5 actually, and I was comparing that with this phone, comparing screens and everything. And it's strange because the screen isn't necessarily massive, but the screen is it's not a totally flat screen because it's an LCD screen. But that's like now where all the screens are Retina screens. And like they've made screens thinner and thinner and thinner. Now they've made the phones a lot bigger or a lot smaller, whatever. But I thought to myself, I'm not going to go for an iPhone 13 Pro because it just, Pro, it's just a word now. It doesn't actually say, like a MacBook Pro, that's different. But if I was buying a Mac computer now, I would still buy an older MacBook computer because I wouldn't buy a brand new Mac straight off the shelf because a brand new Mac straight off the shelf doesn't do what a brand new Mac should do straight off the shelf. So anyway, I thought, oh, the extra camera, yeah, I could get me one of that. And the microphone's a lot good, so I could get me one of that as well. And plus, it'll get me ready for, if I have to renew, living without the home button. That is something that I've got to get used to. Personally, I don't like the home button anymore. I've gone off it for various reasons, which I'll go to in another video, but anyway. I'll upload this now, and we'll do a live later, and we'll talk. How's about that?
Mic trigger. 350s. Mic trigger. Mic lock. Finish recording.